from Lieutenant Colonel.
Ngase ngikhushula ke ngesikhundla noma ngipromothwa ke ukusuka kuyena ke uLieutenant Colonel kuya ke ku-Colonel manje ke ogcwele ngaleso sikhathi leso.
And I was appointed then as a commander then when the unit was now formalized as the commander of the cold case unit.
Ngase ngiqokwa ke nanjenge-commander ke manje yayo i-cold case unit.
And then thereafter, my lord, I think it will be 2021, I think, maybe mistaken, my lord, but then I was promoted to the rank of a brigadier as the national head of the provincial cold case unit, because then there were branches that were, in terms of the structure, that were going to all 9 provinces. So I was appointed as the head at the national level of all the cold case unit as according to the structure.
National head of provincial?
No, national head of cold case unit, and there were structures of cold case unit. According to the structure, there were units of cold case unit in all 9 provinces.
Okay. Ilana khona ke ngase ngikhushula khona ke manje ngicabanga ukuthi kwangoyena ke u2021 ngiba ke ubrigadier inala futhi ke ngenziwa khona ke i-commander yayo ke i-unit leyo nokuthi ke manje kwakuyimina ke oyinhloko oholayo ke kwisifunda kodwa ke nationally ngoba ke i-cold case unit lena ke yayinamagatsha ke mina ke ngabekwa nanjengo yena ke oholayo nationally.
Yeah, if it's not 2021, my lord, it's 2022, but I'm mocking that I think it's 2021, and that has been the position up to date. So I'm still the national head of the cold case unit, my lord.
Ngicabanga ukuthi kwakuyena ke u2021 noma ke u2022 ukusuka ngaleso sikhathi kuze be manje ke kuseyimina ke oholayo ke noma ke oyinhloko ke khona lapho kuyona i-national cold case unit.
So also, my lord, going back, sorry, I think this is important. So when I was sent to the head office the last time, that this is now leading to the position that I'm holding, I was also responsible for the creation of the cold case unit, because there was none that was existing in the police. So the concept and the rolling out, as I said, initially it was a pilot project, then it became the unit, then I was appointed as a commander, as it was with the taxi violent. That's how it happened, my lord. I forgot to put that on record.
And because you were nje ukuthi ngikusho ukuthi ke njengoba le cold case unit yayingekho ke emaphoyiseni ke ngakho kwabo ukuthi ke noma ke kwakuyimina ke ukuthi ngiyiqale nanjengoba kwakwenzekile ukuthi ngangiyona i-commander kuyona ke udlamela amatekisi noma ke i-taxi violence nalana ke kwaba kanjalo kuyona ke i-cold case unit.
Yes, that's what I recall.
Which year was that when you created this unit?
My lord, I think I don't know the date,
Yeah,
but
okay.
the structure has a date because it's a formalized unit. So first it was a pilot project, then when the unit was formalized, it then had a date. So I can get the date and get back to the court in the actual date in which it was made a unit. You know, there's a structure and the date in which it was established as a unit.
Kune date ke la eyaqala khona ke yona ke i-unit lena ke kuzofanele ukuthi ngiyothola ke leyo date ngibuyele ke inkantolo ngizoyitshela.
Thank you very much, Brigadier, for reminding me of your skills and expertise in the SAPS.
Yes, my lord.
I understand, or I want to believe, that you were also taking cases to court as you were working in all of these units. The
Indeed.
cases that you had investigated, they will eventually end up in court.
Yes, that's correct, my
That's
lord.
correct.
Ngicabanga ke ukuthi ke kuona ke wonke lama unit usuwashilo ke ubusebenza kuona ke wawathatha amaqala ukuthi ke umuvu ukuthi suwa phenyileke ukuthi wasenkantolo yebo kuyiqiniso.
And you will be taking witnesses to court and inform them what to do when they are in court.
No, not necessarily. My role will be perhaps at the request of the NPA to bring the witnesses for consultation, and then the state prosecutor will then guide them in terms of what will be led. But yes, there will be instances where I would have to pick up the witnesses from point A to court for consultation and also during the court proceedings, if, for example, it's those witnesses who don't have transport, or if the situation in a matter that we're investigating was posing some threat, you know, where we needed to give security, then in those instances, yes, I will be involved. But other than that, witnesses will come to court on their own, consult, and will meet there and then go back in cases where there were no difficulties in terms of safety, my lord.
Ngicabanga ukuthi ke wawukuthi ke ulanda ofakazi ke ubusu bayatshela ukuthi yini kufanele bayenzeke enkantolo cha akukanjalo ke ukuthi kwakuba uma ngabe umshushisi ecela ke ngihambe ngiyolanda ofakazi ngibalethe enkantolo ke nokuthi mhlawumbe ufakazi kufanele ke ahanjiswe ofakazi ke la kutholakala khona ukuthi ufakazi ke akanayo imoto noma ke okungamletha ke enkantolo noma kula khona ofakazi bonakala ke ukuthi ke mhlawumbe impilo yabo ke isengcupheni ukuthi ke bathole ukuvikeleka.
Okay, thank you, Brigadier. In cases of murder, wherein there are deceased family, will you normally go and inform them of the proceedings? Would you normally go and inform them if the matter is going to High Court for trial or for whatever reasons? Will you update the family with such information?
Yes, we'll absolutely do, my lord.
Yebo kwenza ke lokho ukuthi ke la kunamacala ke la uthola ukuthi umuntu ke oshonile khona ke ukuthi sihambe siye emndenini ke siutshela umndeni ukuthi kwenzekani noma mhlawumbe icala lizoya enkantolo ephakeme noma liyakuphi.
Okay. In this case that you are talking about, did you go to the family of Senzo Meyiwa to inform them that the case is going for trial now, and inform them of every developments in this case?
Yes. So no. So the answer, my lord, is no, and the reasons thereof, as Advocate Shololo said, I'll have to repeat what I've said so that she can be reminded. So the answer is no, and the reasons thereof, my lord, because I did explain this, that AfriForum came on board much earlier, before actually even these accused were arrested, when we're still dealing with the allegations of whether people came in right at the beginning, just after I was appointed. And then they placed themselves as a watching brief, and the understanding was that anything that we need to communicate to the family, it has to go through them. That has been the position, my lord, up to today. So whatever progress we're making, including the date of the first appearance, because they were there, the AfriForum. It was arranged through the AfriForum. They brought some of the family members leading up to the start of this trial and the dates that we're having. So the line of communication when AfriForum came on board was AfriForum, my lord. So you couldn't pass that line because they placed themselves on record and their documents supporting such, my lord.
Ingabe ke kuleli ke icala ke phambi kwenkantolo ke manje nakwenza ke lokho noma wakwenza ke lokho ukuthi uye emndenini ke kaMeyiwa ke utshele ukuthi icala ke manje seliye enkantolo cha asikwenzanga ke lokho isizathu ukuthi ke iAfriForum yeza ke bazethula ke basho ukuthi ibona ke manje abebhekile ke babhekele umndeni ngakho konke ke okwenzekayo ke noma kufanele kukhulunywe kushiwe kumndeni kufanele ke kushiwe kubona ke ingakho ke singayi emndenini kodwa ke konke sikutshela bona.
And specifically the person we're dealing with, my lord, is Advocate Nell himself and Andrew Lisk, but the team of AfriForum, all of them were then communicating with us. Then they will communicate insofar as the progress, as I said, up to the inception of the trial, and whatever communication, it goes through them, my lord, up to today. We've never had a line of sight where they said they are now withdrawing so that we can have access to the family.
Is it Nell and the second one?
Advocate Nell, Andrew Lisk.
Andrew. Okay.
Andrew.
Yeah. Abantu ke futhi noma umuntu esikhuluma nayo ke lapho uAdvocate uNell kanye naye ke uAndrew Lisk ngaso sonke ke isikhathi ke sikhuluma nabo kaze kwenzeke ke ukuthi ke singakwenzi ke lokho noma sibeqeke bona.
Okay, thank you, Colonel Brigadier. Thank you. Was there an agreement between the SAPS, the investigating team, or the NPA, and the AfriForum that your duties as SAPS to update the family of the deceased in this matter will be taken away by the watching brief, since they were already in place at that particular time when the trial started? Was there an agreement, or it was just?
It was an official arrangement, my lord, because how it came about for me to know, AfriForum wrote directly to the Office of the National Commissioner. I was informed by the National Commissioner that there's this engagement, and it was formal. It wasn't just a call, it was a formal communication. Thereafter, I was directed then to go and meet them as the investigating officer, and but the placement and the communication was done formally. And I do know, my lord, that the same was done to the NPA. They also placed themselves formally insofar as representing the family to the NPA, my lord.
Okwenzeka ke lana ukuthi ke yona ke iAfriForum lena ke babhalela ke ehhovisi lakhe uNational Commissioner ngase ngitshelwa ke mina nokuthi ke angihambe ke ngiyobabona kwangasilona nje ucingo noma ke icolleague into eyenziwa ngokuthi babhaleke ngiyazi ke ukuthi lokho kwenziwa ke nakuyona ke iNPA ukuthi bayibhalele ke bayitshele ke ngokuthi ke bona ke bakhona ke noma ke babhekele umndeni.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, Brigadier. And then let's move on to another issue of witnesses now. Then I'll be closing my introduction. Brigadier, I take it that you know that when you bring the witnesses in court, you will inform them that they are not allowed, they are not supposed to stay inside in court and listen to the evidence if they have not yet testified. Do you know that's a procedure?
I'm aware, my lord. Perhaps let me put it in this context, my lord. The moment the consultation and leading of witnesses is done,